Okay, hi there, my name's Rob. I play as RORQUALS. I'm doing a live streaming set tonight as part of the Courier record label Despatch night. I thought it might be quite cool to have a little run through of what gear I'm using. I have a tendency to overthink and over-prepare and use a crazy amount of gear a lot of the time, which kind of really adds to my stress levels sometimes before I play, you know, sort of anxiety and stuff like that. So I thought it would be quite cool this time, because I'm on last tonight. I thought, you know, I'm going to be super nervous later on, so I thought I'm just going to strip everything right back. I'm going to do a real improv sort of piece and use as sort of much minimal gear as possible, and try not to overthink it and over prepare it, and just try and enjoy myself without worrying too much. But I'm aware that when it comes to sort of electronica sort of stuff, you know, people watching it might just see a bunch of gear with lots of flashing lights and lots of knobs and stuff, and it just tends to create this sort of wall of sound that you might, you know, you probably haven't really got much of an idea of what is making what sort of sound. So I thought it might be quite cool just to, you know, do a quick sort of video, just sort of showing exactly what the various few bits that I'm doing, what bits I'm using, sort of the sounds that they make. And yeah, so when you hear it later on tonight, might give you a better idea of sort of, you know, what's kind of going on and what I'm doing, because it's not really the most exciting stuff to look at sometimes, you know, just a little tweak here, a little tweak there. It doesn't look like much, but it actually makes quite a huge difference to the sound. So I just thought I'd try and show that a little bit. So basically the main thing that I'm using, the main noise box, is this. It's a Rucci Maximal drone. It's basically got 6 oscillators on it that you can pitch independently. So there you go, you should be able to hear that now. It's got a tone control to it, but you can add these extra oscillators and kind of tune them in. Make big chords, you know. So yeah, that's the main thing that I'll be sort of using to create the sort of drones and stuff that I'm doing tonight. I've then got that going into this Rakit's Baby 8 sequencer, which basically it flicks through different settings to give you sort of different pitches. So if I turn that on, you'll hear it switch in between the two, and you can sort of add extra ones, and each of them are kind of pitchable, as you can hear. So you can speed up how quick it moves through the sequence. So I'll be kind of adding various stages throughout the course of the performance tonight, hopefully. So that is then going into this, which is Electro Harmonics Pitchfork, which just basically pitches the sound. So I've got it set up to go a bit heavier and a bit deeper, but you can sort of change the pitching on it by turning. Which is pretty cool. Down to almost inaudible levels. I just think it adds a, I mean that's okay, but it just adds a really nice dynamic to it. And then that is running into one of my favourite delays that I use a lot for the electronica stuff, which is obscure altered delay. Always have it on the tape setting. Just adds a really nice width of sound, and you can just completely mess around with it. So yeah, you'll see me sort of fiddling with that. I like to making loads of kind of sort of swashing sort of sounds. Now I've got that's it's got a split 2-channel out there, so I've got one going straight into the mixer, so it's just that sound that you can hear there, and I've got another one which then goes out into this reverb machine, which I've got set to like a sort of shimmer setting. So I've got one panned slightly to the left, one panned slightly to the right, which you should be able to hear sort of shimmer coming through there. That's almost like a sort of like an organ. Sort of drone. So low as well. Turn the sequence from here. Starts going crazy. So yeah, that's kind of like the bulk of the sound. Then over onto the other side here, I've got iPad with the sampler app that I've put in various cello samples that I've recorded. So let's just turn that down. So yeah, I've got it set up for like a sort of cello drone. So that's a melody I've got going on there. But then also, yeah, sort of various drums. Then, yeah, as you heard there, I've also got like a few sort of melodies in there as well. Which I can either play, you know, from beginning to end, or I can sort of play independently. That, which is really cool. And another favourite bit that it does is got a sort of arpeggiator, which you'll probably be using at some point as well. And you can set it to a loop as well. Which is cool. And then I've got the whole thing going through this Behringer Echo machine, which is just another delay, but hopefully you should hear that I've got that pan left and right, which gives some really nice sort of space to it. And again, just because I'm an absolute fiend for sort of tape settings and stuff, it's can really sort of manipulate it. It's got a trail set quite high as well, so as soon as you stop, it'll keep ringing out for a while. yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. They'll on my Facebook page, there'll be a link to the event, so you'll be able to sort of check it out from there. I think it starts at about 5 o'clock. There's loads of really cool artists playing tonight. I'm on about 10:30, sort of bringing it to a close. But yeah, definitely suggest that you sort of check it out, because there's a lot of really awesome stuff going on. Yeah, there'll be some great music, and perfect way to sort of spend a Saturday night in lockdown. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this little walk through all my various bits of gear. Hope it's made a little bit of sense, and you can sort of see exactly what I do to make these weird sounds. Okay, so yeah, thanks for checking it out, and hopefully I'll see some of you tonight. All right, thanks so much. Cheers.